kind of like the SEC having divisions though, and they're bringing in Texas.
Right, because it's the only
Oklahoma.
chance that Florida has to make an SEC championship.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I really appreciate like not having to play at Alabama every year.
I don't know what I'm doing. This is not the intro. Wait, I mean, Carrie, you're a Patriots fan. You're kind of like you're kind of not a sadist. You're a masochist. So wow. You could watch the Patriots play football and then punish yourself even more by drinking Heineken.
Yeah, I was just complaining to the play call with my dad. You know, like I don't know what's up with McDaniel, man. Like I don't know if he's getting too cute. I don't know what he's doing, but
he stopped drooling. He needs more nicotine.
Yeah,
he needs something.
Listen, it was a good week for Zach Stradamus.
It was
a good week.
I'm taking the Bucks.
I'm taking the Bucks as well.
If Trevor was actually a Bucks fan, he would say Bucks by 50.
I'm not a fan.
Maybe he is a Bucks fan, and that's why he didn't say that. Because every time he says by 50, any team by 50, they lose. It's practically become my motto this year. I don't believe in love.
I mean, if you're an Eagles fan, you probably should hate yourself because.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Beerly Football Podcast. It's about football but Beerly. I am your host, Zachary Smith. Join me as always is the man who looks more like an accountant than anyone I know. It's at Beerly Gets Mr. Beerly Carey.
I just need to pull out a calculator on the show, honestly.
I'm surprised you don't wear a shirt with a pocket protector, honestly.
Sorry, I wear a Beerly football shirt, Zach.
Me and my fiance were talking about it like 2 nights ago, and I think Carrie's an accountant and he looks like an accountant.
Wow, what's that supposed to mean?
It just means you look like an accountant, bro. You're well suited for your job.
You're born to be one.
You're born to be one.
Zach? Is it the constant bringing up of stats, Zach?
No, it's not that. It's your literal face and overall personality. And then obviously my other co-host, we have the guy who thinks he's a good Madden player. It's Beerly Trev Scott.
Actually, I know I tweeted some stuff today, and I want to stop you right there. I don't think I'm a good Madden player. I think I'm one of the best Madden players of all time. So that's what I said. That's what I was.
We can load it up later.
That seems a little.
I started a league with the Ravens, and I traded week 1. I traded Lamar Jackson for Anthony Richardson. So having fun.
That's a smart deal.
Having fun.
All righty. Well, obviously, this show, we drink alcohol. What alcohol are we drinking tonight?
I'll go first. I already had one of these before the show. That's why I was running a little late. It was this thing's fault. Dude, it's so good. Keel Farms, Agrarian cider, pineapple. 5.5%. Things like 5.3. But it's from Plant City.
Okay.
It's a hard cider.
Shout out to Plant City.
Shout out to Plant City.
Shout out to Polk County. Shout out to Auburndale.
Tastes amazing, though.
Shout out to Ireland.
What are you drinking tonight, Carrie?
I love the name of this beer. I love it. This is from Lord Hobo is the name of the company.
Hey,
we got Boom Sauce. Love it. It's a double IPA, 1 pint, 8%. We got the Boom Sauce tonight.
All righty. So you're going Boom Sauce.
It's pretty solid IPA, too.
Trevor's going with an agrarian thing.
For 8%.
Bottoms up.
What are you drinking, Zach?
Yeah, what was that?
That was a shot of Absolute Vodka.
That is disgusting, dude.
Wow, dude.
Not great, but you know what? That? When you got it in the house, you got to finish it. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, put that thing in some cranberry juice or something.
I'm having a Trevor Scott special tonight.
4 Loko.
Yes.
Oh, nice, Zach.
Impressive.
And then I'll be doing shots periodically throughout the show as well. I don't have work tomorrow if it's not obvious and apparent.
Well, I guess not.
So,
it's Valentine's Day though, so I guess you kind of gotta You got to work if you don't got to work. You know what I'm saying?
And you got to do neither. Alrighty. So,
What are you doing for Valentine's Day, Trevor?
So the question everyone wants to know, Carrie. The question is: Patrick Mahomes the new GOAT? Is he better than Brady now?
Goodbye.
I mean, that's what everyone's asking. Gary Dempsey said, Patrick Mahomes not even top 10 all time, and now that everyone wants to know the question and wants to know the answer to the question, is he the new number one? Is he better than Brady?
I hate the world we live in.
Bro, he has something. I'll say he has something that Brady didn't have though. I don't know. I don't even know what it is.
He gets carried by the refs just like Brady did.
Shut up, dude. Don't.
They both had that. That's
It's just like this is I don't know if it's just whatever society today. Every single player in our era is now better than everybody else in the past. Everybody, regardless who it is, the current era is always better than the other ones. Trevor is a perfect example of this. He disregards every era past probably 2005.
No, that's not true.
That's not true. It's every era before 2014.
Yeah.
No, I used to love watching football when I was a kid. I would say probably like 2005. Before that,
it's like
2006 doesn't count.
It's like we just started the world like 10 years ago. Athletes now are just the greatest. Like we just forgot everything that happened. And like,
but Mahomes is great for a different.
Especially with the NFL. Patrick Mahomes is playing great, and he's on track to be one of the best of all time. And he's already getting up there. 3 Super Bowl rings.
He's on track to being the best of all time.
It's a little early for that.
Just if you're saying it's what he's on track for, just based on what he's done.
He wins what? How many seasons he played? 6.
Yeah, so he's on track for getting a ring 50% of his career.
But enough of the stats. The NFL is a completely different game. 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. People are bringing up numbers between him and like Dan Marino. It's like Dan Marino had 5,000 yards in an NFL that was completely different.
True.
Joe Montana, it's a completely different type of football now. And honestly, it's a lot. In my opinion, the teams aren't as good. Nobody this year was this. We've talked about this all season long. There was no NFL team that was that good this year.
I think that's because a lot of teams have like a good part of their team at least. Like even a team that isn't good has a good secondary.
There was a lot of good teams. There was not. There was no.
Jets were not a good team, but the Jets had a good team.
There was not a good.
They almost made the playoffs.
Was there a great team this season?
No, but there's a lot of good teams. We weren't surprised. Really,
a lot of mediocre teams. It's mediocre football. This was a bad year for football. It was a boring year of football.
I don't think so. And you were also complaining about the Super Bowl, that the Super Bowl was a bad game because it wasn't high scoring. The
Super Bowl was a bad game. They played sloppy the entire first half. Yeah. The second half picked up in overtime.
They were feeling each other out in the first half.
The Chiefs turned back to the Chiefs of the regular season. They did not look good in that first half. Niners should have capitalized, and they didn't. Niners should have been up like 3 scores with how bad the Chiefs have been playing early on, but they couldn't capitalize on it.
True.
Yeah, what did you guys think about Kelsey and Reed when the game was 0-0? That big push.
If he was black, they would have killed him.
Yo,
Skip to the same thing today. It's true.
You hadn't even had 2 beers yet, and you're already acting like this. What are we doing?
I don't know if you saw the AJ Brown tweet. If he had done that, he's a bad teammate. He's a cancer to his team. But it's Travis Kelce who's dating the most famous singer in the world, so he gets away with it.
I don't know. I think if AJ Brown did that to Nick Sirianni, I feel like at least like 70% of America would have had his back. Nobody likes Nick Sirianni, dude.
That's true, but also no one likes the Eagles.
Yeah.
Or their fans.
But Andy Reid seemed to like play it off. Like he was like, he keeps me young, whatever.
I mean, they also won the Super Bowl. Like, what are they going to – like, if they had lost that game, maybe –
Yeah, he was wilding out, dude.
It was like, it's the first quarter of a 0-0 game, bro. What is wrong?
Oh.
I'm not catching passes in front of my girlfriend.
I've never been a very big Taylor Swift fan. Like, her music or her, like, it's like her, like, attractiveness, her appearance. She looked good at the Super Bowl, dude. I don't know what it was. I didn't mind when she was on the TV. What was it, like 9 times?
I think it was 9. It was only 54 seconds though, but they kept cutting to her. They would like cut it for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was like, oh, there's Taylor Swift. Ah, she's gone.
She looked tan.
I'm just sick of seeing all those stupid celebrities of the game. God, I don't want to see you, Ice Spice, Blake Lively, that UK guy, whatever his name is, McCarthy.
Like
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, I don't want
to blew the viewership record out of the water, though, dude.
I think it was.
There was no question whether or not that was going to happen at all. Zero question.
I think the average was 125 million.
Number 2.
There you go. And I think about 200 plus million people watched it.
Yo, I was watching it on cable, and it froze with like less than like it hadn't froze the whole game, but like I don't know if so many people were tuned in, but I was watching it on Fox on cable at my parents' house. And it started freezing in the last minute of overtime. And the game, I think.
Or was it rigged?
They must have been having problems.
Well, I mean, so couple quick questions I want to ask you guys about this game. So, what do you think? Besides Patrick Mahomes, who won the MVP, what do you think was the difference maker for Kansas City, and what do you think lost the game for San Francisco?
Well, lost the game. I'll take this first because what lost the game for San Francisco. I want to put a lot of blame on Kyle Shanahan, but like he coached a good game, but he's just so laid back and chill in like the fourth quarter and overtime. Like just in his like playoff and Super Bowl career, like he doesn't have anything like up his sleeve ever. It's just I play a great brand of football and I'm gonna try and play it for 4 quarters. But when it's a Super Bowl and it gets figured out, and it's the fourth quarter, and the magician Patrick Mahomes is on the other side of the field, you're gonna lose. So like Kyle Shanahan and you can only do so much with a quarterback like Brock Purdy. There's no shade there at all. But it's the truth. He's not like a eye-popping quarterback, a guy that's gonna like extend plays himself, like a playmaker.
That's fair.
He's a point guard, but that's his job, and he did it extremely well. But
plenty of point guards are in the Hall of Fame.
Facts.
In the NBA.
But I will say, goodness gracious, shout out to Trent McDuffie, dude. That was a masterclass that he played. He made like 2 big plays a quarter. Shout out to McDuffie.
Yeah, he played exceedingly well.
He was a game changer. And Travis Kelce in the second half went off, did his thing. So
missed field goal lost the game. It was a mixed extra point, actually.
I don't know if it lost the game though.
You know what? It ruined my prediction. I was pissed off. Because I predicted that they would be up 4 points and Mahomes would have the final drive. And you know what would have happened if he'd have made that extra point? They would have been up 4 points. Mahomes would have had the final drive, had to score a touchdown, and they wouldn't have scored. And I would have been not only correct, but very correct.
I think they almost got a Jawan Jennings Super Bowl MVP.
They almost had, I don't know, they had, 2 plays? Probably with 7 seconds left, maybe to get a touchdown with the Mahomes and Kelce. I feel like they would have scored a touchdown.
But that makes it even better for me because I said it was going to be a pass to Kelce, and the pass he was either going to drop it or it was going to be broken up.
No,
my prediction would have been so good,
and he would have got hurt, right?
Dude, I thought he was gonna a couple times.
Zach was like living through his dream. Just couldn't happen though.
Did you guys see the tweet that was like, "This is what happens when you mix steroids in your 9th booster shot," and it was Travis Kelce like hitting the coach.
Yeah.
I heard he got paid $12 million for that commercial.
I don't give a shout out to he got a lot of money for that.
Dang, I want to get $12 million.
I want to give a shout out to a guy that should have won Super Bowl MVP.
Shut up, Kerry, bro. Stop.
Nobody cares about
We're
kickers.
going to lose credibility. Quit it.
Harrison Butker,
right.
Longest field goal Super Bowl history. He was absolutely clutch in that game. Harrison Butker balled out, but it's a QB award. And Mahomes, did he really do anything until like the fourth quarter?
Did he really do anything? Bro, that's one of the times when you can say, like, the quarterback won the game.
What did Mahomes won the game, but what did he do until the fourth quarter?
Mahomes won the game, but what did he do? I don't know.
Would he have been there if Bucker couldn't kick? Bucker was clutch all game.
Bucker was clutch, but Mahomes
kick.
absolutely deserved the MVP.
Bucker kept them in the game.
Very true.
Until then. And honestly, Chris Jones, once again, he is so good at batting down passes. There were so many plays. Purdy just didn't have a chance. Chris Jones all over him. Chris Jones, he's top 10 player in the league. I don't know if we all agree. I think we all had him pretty high.
If he's not top 10, he's close.
He's very good.
He's very good. I tell you what, the one thing that confused me in this game was, again, we saw not quite as drastic as we saw in the Patriots and Falcons game, but we saw just a team just decide not to run the ball in the third quarter with the lead. And I just, especially when it was working, they just decide, okay, we're going to put the ball in the hands of Brock Purdy, and he's going to lead us to a Super Bowl. And that's when the offense fizzled out for the Niners. 10 unanswered in that quarter.
Totally. So, they didn't have a first down from like 4 minutes left in the second quarter to like, I think it was the fourth.
Yeah. They would throw it on first down, run it on second, get stuffed, and then have to throw it on third. That's not what that team excels at.
The weirdest thing with that offense was you've seen them spread the ball around all season long. But the amount of targets Debo, they were forcing it to Debo that entire. He had like 11 targets, I think, in the game.
I know, bro. I said, yeah, he's going to get 5 receptions, and he got 3, and he had like 11 targets. Yeah, whatever. I lost money.
Like, George Kittle just disappeared in that game.
Yeah, best tight end in the league, right, Zach? 2 catches, 4 yards. Woo!
Oh, yeah, we're just going to judge a tight end based off of one game. That makes sense.
I mean, it was a Super Bowl.
Man. Kelsey did his thing now.
How many touchdowns did Kelsey have?
Hey, Kelsey did his thing.
I hate Kelsey, but he balled out once the playoffs showed up.
Yeah, he played much better in the playoffs. But again, my argument for Kittle over Kelsey has never been receiving.
Blocking.
Did you guys see Brandon Ayuk after the game?
I did.
He did not seem very happy at all. His brother said he's going to the Raiders.
Why would you want to go to the Raiders?
They said
so he can end up in prison like every other, top wide receiver that goes to the Raiders.
Bro, they got to take the professional football team out of Las Vegas. It's not a good idea to give 21-year-olds millions of dollars in Las Vegas and be like, just go to practice, for 2 hours a day. Like, this is not a good idea, bro.
Because the moment they beat the Chiefs at home, it's game over. All that money is gone the next day.
Right. Sure. If you gave me like $6,000 and put me in Vegas, I'd probably die, bro. So, yeah, I don't know. To get the team out of Vegas, man, Oakland. I wouldn't even say Oakland, or somewhere they can put it out west. Close to Vegas. What's close to Vegas?
Nothing. Carson City.
Yeah, literally in the desert.
Keep it. Whatever. Keep it.
What is this city big out there? Put it in San Diego.
That's a good idea.
San Diego Raiders. Oh, God.
No, I put back in Oakland. I bet Oakland misses them. Oakland had a great fan base. They sucked.
In a horrible stadium.
Yeah, put it back in Oakland. Yeah, take all the money out of that area. There's like shit on the ground everywhere and build a new stadium. Dude, that would double the shit on the floor in California. Putting a stadium back in Oakland.
All right. Last week, we had our final pick of the year.
How many winners?
50 or 60.
That's pretty good. Did Mary win?
We wrapped up. Yeah. So before we do the rest of our winners, I'm going to give you the top 3 for the year. Our top 3 winners of Pick'em 2023. Let's give a round of applause to each of these top three. We had a two-way tie for third place. We had Staffieri _ Mark, who won 5 times this year.
That's first place?
That's tied for third.
If you listen. Also tied for third, last year's winner, one of our favorites, and Mary Irizarry, if I said it right, 524, 5-time winner.
Shout out to Mary.
At number 2, a 6-time winner, we had at Schoolmaster BC. And our runaway champ this season with 9 wins, we had at Coker Tonic. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Yeah, to inspire us all. All right, and the rest of you winners who did well up picking the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl, we have at Row Media Sports, avid sports fan, at Dat Kid Deuce, 2-time winner, at Donald W. Voss, 2-time winner, at Fats Domino 09 from New Orleans, at Inside Her J, Jonathan Reyes, I just got that now, at Mom Squad 508, proud father of a soldier, at LSU WCD 2016, 4-time winner, at Sports Society USA, 2-time winner, at Thomas M _ author, 2-time winner, at Kobe 1002, Panthers fan, at ICAD, 3-time winner, at Mark _ Michalski, 3-time winner, at Ray WB, 3-time winner, at Jason _ Oldham, loves God and country, at Beerly Carey, the GOAT, at Patrick McGuire 2, 3-time winner, at Bearrex 0176, 3-time winner, at OMG It's Kingzu, 3-time winner, at I'm a KFC fan, USAF veteran, at Sean _ Berg 99, likes old school rap / hip hop, at Husker J28, 3-time winner, at Eagle Eyes 50, at East Coast rap fan, at It's the Cast Man, 3-time winner, at Aaron _ Keenan, 2-time winner, at Post Al Bryan, Nuggets and Rockies fan, at Delta Coach 48, 4-time winner, at Matt _ 33 OH, 4-time winner, at Pro Public 66, 2-time winner, at Jed Rice 1, 3-time winner, at Reed Roderick 12, 3-time winner, at Lukowski Lane, 3-time winner, at I am Aaron Richard, follow him on Instagram, at Trey R22, 2-time winner, at Tigers Take, Bengals fan since 1984, at Harvey 51 from Maryland, at VTEX Game, 2-time winner, at Tyler _ Rash 18, App State 2013, at Hacker Golf, prefers dogs peeps, at Arson Jacks, 4-time winner, at L _ Buchas, let's indict King Joffrey, at George Vieto, 4-time winner, at Matthew _ Sheridan, writer and editor for hire, at ATX Caleb, 3-time winner, at Billy Cundiff, 00 Ravens fan, at Joel Topping 1, 3-time winner, at Robert 79 with sports and snowboarding, at Brace 2430, Chad, avid sports fan, at Edward Texan, 3-time winner, at M Rios 281, 3-time winner, at Taylor Mark 61186, Memphis fan, at Skater Donovan, doesn't like the Chiefs, at BW Adams 24, dog lover, at Nell 108 NY Sports, NY Sports Gal, at Corklad 1989, Pats fan, at Johnny Loco 1913, loves the Dodgers, at Chitter 2379, final attempt at Twitter, at R Walls 5194, 2-time winner, at Redneck Rider 81, co-host at Rough Bucks, at Habs and Chiefs and Habs fan, at Look at That Mango, 3-time winner, at Fairburn _ Kurt, lifelong Giants fan, at Randy WI 993 008 2-time winner, at James SI 12754 do not send him DMs, at WX and Movies, WX Lover, Tom Cat 8009, laid back, and Aaron Laws 6089, Def Leppard fan. Congrats to you winners. I can't wait to not have to read all these names off for at least 7 more months, but congrats to you all.
7 more. So I guess that's it. That's pick 'em for the year.
It's sad. We get a lot of time before football again, unfortunately.
I'm gonna cry.
He might.
Kerry almost didn't come to the show tonight because he wanted to hang out with his girlfriend.
Very true.
Well, at least he didn't miss the show to go hang out with.
I would never miss a show, unlike other people on this show.
Okay, let me get that in writing, bud.
I've never missed a show once in 3 years.
On the week of my wedding, we're doing a show.
Let's do it before he says "I do" at the altar. Just record.
Yeah.
It's like just say "I do" after this phrase, and then when it's my turn to say "I do." Welcome back to the podcast.
How are we doing tonight, boys?
How we doing tonight, boys?
The
whole crowd goes nuts. Ah!
That'd be pretty entertaining, honestly.
You're reading your vows.
I take you and the Beerly boys.
Her family starts crying. They're like, no.
All right, Zach. What'd you think of Mr. Purdy in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, he played exactly as I expected him to play.
He played better.
I'm not gonna lie.
Better than I thought he would.
He looked good his first 13 throws, 12 or 13 throws, and then after that, his arm I don't know, looked like it went out.
Guys, he's fine.
He did enough to win the Super Bowl. But
no,
then
he did not.
Yes, he did.
No, come on.
No,
you can't call
3
good drives in the first quarter good enough to win the Super Bowl. That's a wild thing to say.
He had 3 go-ahead drives in the fourth quarter and overtime. He played good enough to win the Super Bowl.
Kerry, they just kicked field goals.
Mr. Zach.
They just kicked field goals.
He played good enough to win the Super Bowl.
No.
But then he realized he played against Patrick Mahomes.
No, he did not play good enough to win that Super Bowl.
He played good enough to win that Super Bowl.
No, his team did.
No.
His team played good enough.
No.
He played good enough.
Actually, no, the team didn't. Now, you know what? After the third quarter, I was pretty confident that the Niners were not going to win this.
I knew the Niners were going to win from the beginning.
At halftime, you just kind of knew. They didn't have a big enough lead.
They should have capitalized, and they didn't.
Yeah, that's fair.
They need to be more aggressive, bro. Shanahan, come on. We should have Ted on.
No, what they needed to do was be less aggressive. They're trying to throw the ball all through the third quarter. Weren't able to get a single first down because they throw the ball on first down, run the ball for a half a yard on second down, and then throw the ball on third down. And it's like no time comes off the clock, and you're giving the ball to Patrick Mahomes.
Well, in the fourth quarter, they were not aggressive at all, and they needed to be because they needed to go down the field and score and put points on the board, and just wasn't enough, man. They looked like the fucking Chargers out there.
Justin Herbert flashbacks?
Badly.
No, I don't think. I think he played fine, but again, he's not a guy that's going to win you a Super Bowl. He's a guy that you can win a Super Bowl with. And unfortunately, the team didn't play well enough to win a Super Bowl. I said he's not a guy that's going to win you a Super Bowl. He's a guy you can win a Super Bowl with.
Ooh, okay. You should tweet that.
That makes no sense whatsoever.
How does that not make sense?
See, this is what happens, bro. I hate when you say some fire shit and then Carrie's like, does it make sense?
How does that not make sense?
This is what I feel like every day.
No. Okay.
You're a moron. You don't.
Josh Allen is a guy that can win you a Super Bowl. Trent Dilfer is a guy you can win a Super Bowl with. Does that make sense?
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, okay, Carrie. Just go ahead and log off the show if you're not going to pay attention or participate in this conversation.
I will.
You accountant. Don't you have some numbers to crunch? A pocket protector to put in?
13 times make a square.
To count in your freezer.
Yes.
Speaking of accounting, has everyone done their taxes this year?
No.
I sent mine in. Trevor doesn't do taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're watching this IRS, check Trevor's bank account.
I have all of my money, all of my net worth is in the Dunkin' Donuts app.
You make this joke every week.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
I keep it all in there.
You get interest rates? You get like a munchkin every other month?
You get like I
didn't actually want to know the answer.
You get 2.5% like Dunkin' Bucks. Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
What are Dunkin' Bucks?
You can use it like it's like Monopoly money. It's like you'd only use Monopoly money. It's like
Monopoly money.
In Monopoly, you can only use
man.
Dunkin' Bucks at Dunkin'. I tried using them other places, but they don't take it.
Darn.
So
sad story.
It is a sad story. So, Carrie.
Yes.
Where do you actually put him all time? Mahomes.
I thought you were talking about Brock Purdy still. I was like, what?
I don't know, 198th? Maybe that's a little high, sorry.
Top 5, maybe.
Like if he retired today?
Yeah, top like 4 or 5 maybe. Again, like he's so young. He is a lot left. It's hard to
No,
say.
if he retired today.
I don't like talking about it. If he retired today, I'd put him like 5, 6.
Yeah.
Who's in front of him?
Because rings matter, but rings also aren't as big a factor to me as they are to other people. Like I have Dan Marino a lot higher, and he didn't win a Super Bowl.
So you put him above Aaron Rodgers?
I don't know. That's my thing. You think of all the great era of quarterbacks, like in the past, Manning, Brady, Breeze, Rodgers, that era. Let's say one of them. You put one of them in this era, like without those other guys. How many rings do you think they could win? Like that was an insane era for quarterback play. Peyton Manning.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
There was like 3 very good ones, and that
There's like 4 Hall of Famers.
It is much better now.
No,
Dude, there are 15 like quality quarterbacks.
What the hell are you talking about?
Jared Goff is a quality.
Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, and Josh Allen and Lamar are better than Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, and Aaron Rodgers? What?
You only name. I'm saying there was those elite like 3 or 4, and then it fell off a cliff.
No, it didn't.
We have 15.
There's so many mid quarterbacks now. It's because it's a passing league. There's so much.
I wouldn't call it. Okay, but mid
not.
isn't a bad thing, Kerry. Mid isn't a bad thing.
By the way, I don't.
What they were before.
I don't know if I can put.
But this is 2024.
No,
I don't know if I can put Mahomes over Rodgers right now. It's too early.
Yeah, exactly.
Too early. Because you got to talk about longevity. Aaron Rodgers has been doing it forever. And he's still considered a top quarterback.
You just want to crown the guy in there or the GOAT. That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Hey, I'm on your side, Kerry. I don't think it'd be hard to put him in like top 3 status. I think he's certainly top 10. I think his ceiling is greatest of all time, but I don't think he's there yet. I mean, and the longevity you have to talk about longevity.
And the thing with him also is like his mobility. You saw that on the 4th down. Like that's a big part of his game, which he was able to last long because he couldn't move at all. He was the slowest guy out there.
Yeah.
Once Mahomes does get there in age, is the lack of mobility.
Not the slowest guy out there. Peyton Manning exists, buddy.
I'd like to see like a race between Manning and Brady.
Peyton Manning was unequivocally slower than Tom Brady.
Probably true.
Peyton Manning,
I think Peyton Manning said that. Peyton Manning said that
runs how you run in your dreams. That's his top.
In a nightmare where you're trying to run away and you're going like.
Yeah, and you can barely move your knees. That's how Peyton Manning runs. It is prime.
Well, look,
I mean, one of the things Peyton Manning I think said his best 40 time he ever ran was in high school, and it was a wind aided downhill 4.9.
But and I know sometime in the next month or so we'll do a top 10 quarterbacks all time.
Mm-hmm.
But shut up, Trevor. Zach, do you think when Mahomes is how old is he now? 27, 28?
I thought he was older than that. Let me check.
But do you think when he's 34, he's going to be able to keep this up as long?
I feel 28. Wow, he's younger than I thought he was.
I feel like
he's going to retire at 35.
I feel like we'll see him get 4 or 5 rings by the time it's done. I think he'll be second all time in Super Bowl rings. But
yeah, I mean, but here's the thing. I could also see him not getting another one.
That's true. But with how good this is, arguably the best defense in the NFL now, and they're pretty young. With it, they got Chris Jones up there, but they have a ton of young pieces on this defense. Whether it's that secondary, front seven, they have a lot of young pieces. This is defense. Obviously, the offense is still working on a bit, but this is team set up. As long as Andy Reid's there and Mahomes, this can be.
I've been asked by the chat to read this list about quarterbacks in the Brady Manning era. So you have Rivers, Manning, Brady, Roethlisberger, Stafford, Breeze, Russell Wilson, and then Alex Smith.
Don't forget Cam
Newton.
No, Trevor's just spouting nonsense.
Andy Dalton. Prime Andy Dalton, the Red Rocket.
Dude, why did Zane
Trevor, you're
Carson Palmer.
Like, why did Zane just call me?
Even Tony Romo?
I don't know. Dante Culpepper could reach the fridge in 4.3 seconds.
Exactly. That was a much better era of quarterback.
No, it wasn't. Okay, go after the first.
Again, what I was talking about earlier about this age being biased and current age.
Okay, listen to what I'm about to say. If you get outside of those like top 3 or 4 guys, and
we just talked about like 12.
Okay, give me somebody, and I'll give you somebody today that's better than them.
Cam Newton.
Dak.
Cam
had one good season.
Shut up.
Okay, Lamar Jackson.
Cam is better than Lamar.
No, he's not.
And Michael Vick, too.
Michael Vick, too.
Another guy we didn't mention.
Michael Vick was not that era.
Matt Ryan was also not mentioned. Vick was that era with Brady and Manning. Yeah, absolutely. He retired in like 2017 or something.
Bro, there's so many quality quarterbacks. Like, okay, no, there isn't. This is from passing yards. All right, I'm gonna just tell you the guys that I consider like a quality
passing yard.
But that's the order
Trevor,
I'm going in.
How many Hall of Famers?
That's the order I'm going in.
How many Hall of Fame quarterbacks?
Quality starting NFL quarterbacks.
How many quarterbacks in the Hall of Famers?
Listen, Tua, yes. Goff, yes. Dak, yes. Josh Allen, yes. Purdy, yes. Mahomes, yes. Love, yes. Stroud, yes. Baker, yes. Lawrence, yes. Stafford, yes. Howell, no. Carr, no.
Hater.
Hurts, yes.
Hater on the house, no.
Lamar, yes. Gino,
Donovan McNabb is better than Jalen Hurts. What are
Donovan McNabb, another guy.
There's so many good quarterbacks then. What are you talking about?
But okay, there's 15 to like 20 quality quarterbacks in the NFL right now.
Quality?
Just go on your fingers. I'll name all the guys that I was
average. And all these former quarterbacks are better.
1, 2, 3.
Matt Schaub.
Let's just saying the quarterbacks like they suck nowadays. They don't. There's 15 good ones.
Matt Schaub. There you go.
Matt Schaub.
Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco just had his best year like right now.
Mark Sanchez.
Okay.
Mark Sanchez is like the fall off.
If you're gonna take Mark Sanchez,
Brett Favre.
You gotta give me like
Jay Cutler.
Favre is another one.
Hasselbeck.
If you're taking Matt Hasselbeck, then you got to give me like
Hasselbeck went to a Super Bowl. He's pretty good.
Disregards every pass there, and it's just a joke.
Bro, I'm not going to respect Matt Hasselbeck right now.
Matt Hasselbeck was better than a lot of those mid quarterbacks you just mentioned.
Like who, Kerry?
Matt Hasselbeck was better than Jared. He was a Jared Goff, if not better.
Yeah,
he is not better than Dak.
He's better than Dak.
He is not better than Dak.
Yeah, he is.
Tony Romo's better than Dak. They're about the same.
Oh, there's another guy, Tony Romo.
Now you want to give Tony Romo his flowers. By the way, I love Tony Romo.
He's literally just white Dak.
Okay, so it's not that different.
Except he threw less interceptions.
So it's not that different. There's
like five Hall of Fame. There's 5 Hall of Famers at least. How many is there in this era? One?
They're not done with their career yet, stupid.
There's probably more than that.
There's probably okay. You want to go Hall of Fame? I could give you more than 5. Mahomes, by the end of their career, Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, Lamar.
Burrow ain't making the Hall of Fame. Burrow's not even going to finish 2 more full years.
Well, I'm saying Burrow. Jordan Love, C.J. Stroud.
These guys have played
whoa. You cannot crown Jordan Love and C.J. Stroud. Like, that's ridiculous. They haven't done anything.
But those are the quarterbacks of this generation. And Kerry said, how many Hall of Famers? So how can you even say that about guys like
He played
Love
1
and
year. RG3, you would have called a Hall of Famer since 10 years ago.
Okay, so how can you say that there's no Hall of Famers playing right now? Because they're all too young. They don't have, of course, they don't have Hall of Fame careers. No shit.
And the rest of them aren't going to be either.
Jordan Love, C.J. Stroud are quality starters
Drew
in
Bledsoe.
the NFL right now, but of course they're not Hall of Famers.
Kerry, Drew Bledsoe.
Drew Bledsoe is another quality quarterback.
Yeah, bro. I'm checking out of this conversation if I got to fight Tua over Drew Bledsoe, right? Come on, guys.
Bledsoe is better than Tua.
Okay, bro. All right.
I don't think Burrow will be a Hall of Famer. I'm just going to put
I am so glad for the offseason where I don't have to listen to this man's awful takes.
I'm very excited for our top 20.
I'm excited too. We got top 20 coming this offseason. Got top 10 quarterbacks all time. We should do all-time lists this year.
That's what I said. And wide receivers.
Yeah, and running backs. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
That'll be our offseason.
Tight ends. Offensive line. No.
Trevor's going to struggle and just name like 9 guys that are playing now and like one guy.
Yeah, I'm going to have like Tua, like number 9.
It's just going to be like 10. I have Aaron Rodgers. 9. I have Josh Allen.
Okay, speaking of quarterbacks, did you guys see that viral tweet today from the 33rd team?
Bro, I saw that tweet, and that has got to be interaction bait. The fact that we're talking about it right now means they won.
It's just so funny. I have to talk about it.
I don't believe that. That's not real. That's a fake. That's fake.
Did you see it, Zach? That is.
Yeah, I saw it. That's the most ridiculous list I've ever seen in my life. And we've seen some ridiculous lists on this show. That's more ridiculous than anything this show puts out. So if you want real takes and not interaction bait, make sure you follow Beerly Sports on
Richardson
Twitter.
Has played 4 games, Trevor. 4 games.
I'm not scared of Twitter, but I might be scared of X.
Why?
A couple of his exes are scary, to be fair.
That's true.
They're scary in a good way.
No.
They're scary in a fun way.
Sure.
Although I will say, your exes might be scarier, but I hate Kerry's exes more.
My exes?
Hey, I said what I said.
Is anybody drinking an amber tonight or no?
Oh, true.
I'm just kidding.
No, but I had dinner made out of a cast iron skillet.
Enjoyable. Did you have some olive oil with that?
Oh, I forgot about her.
I actually don't know if I used olive oil.
That's too bad, honestly.
It was a quiche.
You had a quiche for dinner.
Yeah, it was really good.
How come my little submissive isn't showing, but y'all's is?
What?
Best. Wait, what is that called?
What did you say, Trevor?
You have to click to show it. That's like...
What is that called again? Subtitle.
Yeah.
Yeah, not submissive, bud.
Yeah, man.
Submissive.
I'm drinking pineapple, so I'm feeling a little,
I've had 3 shots and a twisted tea and a half. I'm about to have 4 shots here.
That's a normal night. That's a normal night for Trevor.
You remember? Yeah, bro. You remember when we played that game 30 shots? Did you play that with us, Zach?
I don't think
Yes, I did.
Did he?
I think the first time we played it, Zach wasn't there because I think it was over summer. But I think we did play it with Zach.
That was crazy. Don't ever do that, kids.
It was fun. It was a good game, too. It was the easiest game,
Alrighty, guys. It's time for the main event.
We killed Trevor live on air?
What?
Everybody get naked.
Here we go. It's Immaculate Grid time.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
All right, guys. What do you think?
Oh, no.
What do you think?
Oh, what did that last one say? A Super Bowl champ?
Yeah.
Malcolm
We just
Mitchell.
gotta find like a really obscure like Super Bowl champ for all of them, right?
Who's that guy, that running back Dillon for the Patriots?
Corey Dillon?
Corey Dillon.
No, he's not. Do like somebody weird. Do
Who's that guy with the beard?
There's a lot of guys. James Devlin.
Devlin?
Do Matt Light. Nobody will know Matt Light.
How do you spell that last name? Is it just like that? Yeah.
Yep.
2%. That wasn't good enough, Kerry.
2%?
We ain't trying to drink milk.
Wow, this is a
Kansas City Super Bowl champ. Who's a really obscure player on
James
the team?
O'Shaughnessy. James O'Shaughnessy. Wait. Is that his name? Maybe not James O'Shaughnessy.
God, who's a really obscure player for the Chiefs over the last couple of years?
Kadarius Toney.
No, people would name him.
What about Blake Bell? Blake Bell? He's like their third, fourth tight end?
Is he still on that team? I thought
he won a Super Bowl. He's on the team.
I know he's on the team when they won a Super Bowl. I just didn't know if he was still
there.
There he is. Blake Bell. 0.7%. That's what we're looking for, boys. That is what we're looking for. Washington.
The Washington Super Bowl?
They didn't have to win a Super Bowl with Washington. They have to be a Super Bowl champ and had to have played for Washington.
Oh.
Doug Williams?
No.
He might be too much.
Let's do something.
Can Zach answer a non-football related question, or is this solely Super Bowl right now? Well, this is the Beerly Football Podcast, but I can answer your question. You need some waste management perspective, talking about the waste management Phoenix Open. You guys keep thinking about the Immaculate Grid. The waste management Phoenix Open was an absolute disaster this year. The crowd got absolutely out of control. Is it a bad thing to have a party? Absolutely not. Is it a bad thing to have a party at a golf tournament? Absolutely not. But if you're having like a University of Florida frat party, and actually no, Arizona State University frat party at a golf tournament, that's when you start having problems. So
are you talking about the whole 16 of the?
No, the whole thing. There were people passing out in bar stools and peeing themselves. It was wild.
That's nice.
Huh.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Live or PGA?
That was PGA Tour.
Oh, so the one that is supposed to be the 16th hole where they go crazy.
Yeah.
I just found out about that for the first time this
actually
past weekend. Yeah.
So who do we got for Washington Super Bowl champ?
Doug Williams. That's an old one.
Doug Williams. Is it the 86, 87, or is it? That's what I thought. 24%. That ruined it.
That's bad, right?
That's bad. It's too high.
Damn it.
Okay, we got to keep it under 100. We still got plenty of room to go. Patriots, Seahawks. Did Dorsett?
Is Brandon Browner too, namely?
Did Dorsett play for the Seahawks? I think he did.
For the next one,
did he?
Josh Gordon and Michael Bennett.
Josh Gordon, Michael Bennett.
Unless you guys can think of somebody else.
Josh Gordon's a good one.
For which one?
I actually know a good one for the Patriots and Seahawks. Tampa Bay, but I love this guy when he played for the Bucks. But I don't remember his name.
Wow, good one.
Frank Oakland, Big something. Tree. Is that who you're thinking of?
It's Dakota something.
Just gotta like.
He's a linebacker.
Like Dakota Allen?
No, it's Dekota.
Dakota Watson?
Yeah, actually.
For Patriots Seahawks?
Yep.
There we go. 0.03%.
Proud of you.
There we go.
He was on my Madden team like 3 years.
Lions Chiefs. Ooh.
Lions Chiefs.
How many Lions players do you really know?
Bell played for the Chiefs.
Hmm?
Joiky Bell.
The
I
name
saw this
sounds
one.
familiar.
I saw this tweet today that was like,
I don't think so. No.
it was like running backs aren't named. They don't have cool names anymore, like Priest Holmes. That's why they're not getting paid like they used to.
What about Amir Abdullah? Did he ever play for anyone besides
Ooh.
the
I don't think
Lions?
I don't think he played for the.
Did he play for the Patriots?
No, he played for like the Vikings.
Oh.
Did Matt Moore play for the Lions? No.
What about Chad Henne?
What about Josh Gordon for that Trevor said for Seahawks Chiefs?
Josh Gordon? I think it's going to be a lot.
Mm.
But
Wait, Chiefs? Who?
Seahawks. Right? He played for the Seahawks, didn't he?
yeah,
What
he did.
about
17%?
Carlos Dunlap, another University of Carlos Dunlap played for both of those teams.
Oh, we could say Paul Richardson for Washington, Seattle.
The receiver.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I forgot that guy existed.
He was good for a couple years.
Yeah, he was. Okay, now it's just Lions players.
Damn.
Who's ever played for the Lions?
Jamie Collins for the Patriots Lions. I don't know if that
You could do
Collins.
Jamie Collins.
actually no. Did
Damn.
Golden Tate play for? No.
He never played for Washington or KC. Gosh, I'm trying to think. I feel like if I know it, it's probably
Sometimes you got to know it to know it. You know what I'm saying?
it's probably a running back for
Hey.
Washington, Detroit. Trying to think of Washington running backs. Clinton Portis never played there.
Zach
Yeah,
Zenner.
he never. Huh?
No.
You say Zenner?
Disregard. He didn't play for the Chiefs.
Matt
No.
Castle? Did he play for the Lions?
No.
Gosh.
How many Lions backup quarterbacks can you think of?
They didn't have many. That's the thing. David Blau didn't play for the Chiefs.
No.
Who else? Who are some other Lions
Teddy
quarterbacks?
Bridgewater this year. Did Joey Sly play for the Lions? No.
Yeah, he did.
Joey Sly
Joey
played
Sly.
for the Lions? Played for the Lions.
Yes, he absolutely did.
He did?
No! No,
I
he
told you.
played. Oh, God, no, I was wrong. He played for Carolina. Dadgummit. I'm
Freaking Zach.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm like Dontari Poe played
I
for the
don't think I
Lions.
know any of these.
Didn't he? Was that the Cowboys?
I
can't
couldn't think of.
a
I couldn't
single
tell you
person.
a
I'm like-
single. I can tell you two Washington quarterbacks. I can tell you Wow, how many Washington quarterbacks can you think of? RG3, Sam Howell, Kirk Cousins,
Ryan Fitzpatrick, Jacoby
Bill Theismann.
Brissett,
Nate Sudfeld.
Doug Williams, Nate Sudfeld.
Nate Sudfeld.
Seriously, Nate Sudfeld.
Yeah, I
For
know.
who?
Wait, he might not have played though. He might have been like practice squad.
He played for the Lions too.
He played
He
for the
never
Lions
played-
for
He
sure.
never played for Washington.
Dang it.
Oh.
He got drafted by them, but never played.
Wait, but he's on the team though.
Yeah, he hasn't played for him.
Yeah.
Oh, still do it.
Why? You don't get
No,
any
Probably
Hurt.
good.
What?
It's probably good if you never played.
Then you don't.
No, I'm
get
saying it won't count.
Oh,
Smart, brilliant. Brandon Pettigrew, maybe? I don't know.
Brandon Pettigrew.
That guy from that thing. There's got to be some fat offensive lineman out there we're not thinking of. Charles Leno.
Just put Shaq.
Brandon Pettigrew. Eric Flowers.
Are you just naming people?
Yeah. I don't think Smith's with the Lions.
Oh my god.
Zach, maybe try Leonard Pope. I don't know.
No, I'm not putting Leonard Pope down, dude. I refuse.
Maybe Leonard Pope played for the Lions. Leonard Pope was definitely a Chief.
Golly, I can't think of a single person.
What about Matt Castle?
Matt Castle?
Matt Castle. There we go.
Well, he didn't get the grid complete, so I guess I got to do a shot. Dang it.
Damn, Zach. Damn.
Alrighty.
Disappointing.
I'm very disappointed in us. That's the first one we haven't finished in a while.
It's all Trevor's fault.
I agree.
No, Joey Sly was a good pull, or whatever I said.
It was Joey Sly, is what you said.
Dakota Watson.
Dakota Watson was a good pull. I was thinking of all the Miami players I could, and I couldn't think of a single one that played for the
drafted
Chiefs.
that was in a wheelchair?
What?
Eric LeGrand. You guys remember that?
No.
He used like a 6th or 7th round pick on him. He was like a high school, he was at Rutgers the same time Shiana was at Rutgers, and he was like a good linebacker, but he got paralyzed, and they like drafted him or something, and he was like paralyzed. Bro, being a Bucs fan was crazy before Brady. Let me just tell you, like, we had to go through so much shit.
I left the team when they drafted Jameis, so
yeah, Zach did not like.
Interesting story there, Trevor.
Eric LeGrand, look it up. I remember his name.
You ready for rapid fire?
Let's go rapid fire.
All right, who do you rank higher all time, Kelsey or Gronk? Still Gronk.
Gronk.
Still Gronk for me.
I was surprised we all agreed on that. Which kicker would you rather have? Just Justin Tucker or Harrison Butker?
Tucker.
Bucker.
What? No, shut up.
Right,
you're talking about
bro.
Carey being a
Justin Tucker sucked this year. Bucker
you're talking about Trevor being like a prisoner of the moment, and you're going to take Harrison Butker over Justin Tucker.
Bucker's been better for years.
Shut up, dude.
Why, Zach?
Shut up.
Does Brock Purdy get too much hate?
I don't think he gets enough.
He gets way too much hate.
What are you talking about?
Zach, we've gone over this before. Zach
every person in the media is giving him blowjobs every day.
Every person on Twitter hates on him every day.
That's not true.
That is true.
You know why? You know why?
True.
Because every time I post about Brock Purdy, or every time this show posts about me talking about Brock Purdy, I get all these messages saying, Zach's such an idiot. Zach's such a dumbass.
Because they're all Niners. Because they're all Niners fans, Zach.
I'm just saying. Everyone's saying Brock Purdy MVP, Brock Purdy MVP, Brock Purdy MVP. Yeah, that guy gets too much hate, I guess. What are we talking about?
Is Steve Spagnuolo the best defensive coordinator in the NFL?
No.
Yes.
Spags? He's up there, dude. Spags is fire.
He's really good, but he's not the best.
Is Kyle Shanahan overrated as a head coach?
Nah, but he's not perfect, man. He's far from it.
There. No True or false? Perfect. Montana's better than Mahomes.
True.
Better? I don't know.
Once again, Trevor living in the current era instead of thinking about
bro, I never watched him. I don't know.
Where do you rank Patrick Mahomes among quarterbacks all time? He's like 5'6" for me, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
He's probably like 23, 24.
There.
Right next to Brady.
He's around 10. I don't know if he's under 10 or below 10, but he's around 10, bro. And his career is not even, 6 years. He's got a long time.
Is Travis Kelce likable? He's the worst person I've
Define
ever
likable.
seen. If I saw him, I would take a hammer and never mind.
Okay.
Well,
we're never getting invited to a Chiefs game.
I won't go to a Chiefs game. They use a derogatory term for Native Americans. I won't support that organization.
I want to get some barbecue from Kansas City though.
The best barbecue is Carolina barbecue.
I thought you want to go to
best barbecue is People's barbecue.
I thought you want to go to
That's not true, man. People's is not that good.
People's is fire.
I'll tell you what. When you guys come up here, I'm gonna take you to a great barbecue place, North Georgia Barbecue in downtown Dahlonega. I'll blow your fucking mind.
I might have been there.
You haven't. I can promise you.
Bro,
haven't.
I've been to Dahlonega like 5 times in my life.
I don't believe you.
No,
you can't even remember what you did 2 days ago. I don't think you remember that.
Bro, I used to go on a family vacation. We used to meet my family there in Dahlonega.
Trevor, what did you do 2 days ago?
And my family calls it Dahlonega.
Oh.
That's not real. Wait, no. Actually, I'm starting to believe him because that's a common mistake.
And they're from Georgia. They're from Loganville.
Interesting.
Don't believe that man, Zach.
I don't know, dude. That's a pretty believable
County, brother.
Thing. That's a real thing.
Gwinnett County.
That's what I used to call it when I first moved here.
All right. If Andy Reid wasn't an NFL head coach, what would his job be? He'd be a cereal eater at CC's buffet.
Cheeto finger licker.
So he'd be you?
Yes.
He would be. I don't know. I feel like he'd be. I don't know how to describe this, but I feel like he'd be a guy that works on the Muppets show.
Okay, I'll accept that. Call it now. Who will win MVP? Well, never mind.
Lamar.
Can you name an NFL player that played for both of these teams, the Chiefs and the Niners?
No.
Can I name a what?
An NFL player that played for both these teams. So just like our grid game, Chiefs and Niners. Blake Bell, Chris Conley.
Charvarius Ward.
Trevor?
I actually don't know if that's true. I think
don't know.
I think it is true, actually. You don't know Trevor.
No, I have no idea.
Are you serious? This one is very easy. There are 2 very well-known quarterbacks that played for both these teams.
Okay, well, give me a second.
No, I seriously want to see if you
had
can.
4 of these. What's the answer? What's the question?
Chiefs and Niners played for both. There's 2 famous quarterbacks that played for both of these teams.
I know one of them.
Zach, don't say it.
Alex Smith is one of them.
That is one. Who's the other one?
The guy I was thinking of.
Who's the other one?
Okay, bro called Alex Smith famous. Jeez Louise.
He's well known.
I
Steve
was
Young?
right. Charvarius Ward. Let's go.
Trevor, who's the other one?
Steve Young.
Nope.
Matt Castle.
Nope.
Kyrie.
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana played for the Chiefs?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
He's the best Chiefs quarterback of all time.
That's true. What grade would you give this beer, Bud Light?
Oh, God. Bud Light. I can't think of anything lower than F, but it's whatever that is.
B- is overhated by
What are you talking about, dude?
Minute.
That's terrible.
It's not bad.
It's horrible, Carrie.
Fine.
Carrie, you've been able to taste all kinds of different beers since we started this podcast, and you're gonna give that a B-?
a Bud Light is a D+.
It's not bad.
Bud Light is a D+.
Dude, do you not have taste buds?
They're good. They're not. They're fine. They're fine for the price.
They're not, dude. They're really not. Dude, oh my God, I had a beer, like a regular, like American, like Coors Light, like a couple weeks ago.
And you threw up immediately?
No, I was like, golly, how did I ever drink this shit? It's so nasty.
All right. I love this tweet.
And Coors Light's better than Bud Light. Coors Light, I give like a C-.
Yeah, Coors Light is better than Bud Light.
I love this tweet, but nobody cared about this tweet, sadly. So maybe you guys will. Pick one in their prime. Jordy Nelson, Des Bryant, Ocho Cinco, Roddy White.
Not Jordy Nelson. Roddy White, Ocho Cinco. Maybe Des. Ocho Cinco. Maybe Des, though. Ocho Cinco or Des. I don't care.
Hey, Des. Ocho Cinco.
Give me Roddy White.
Roddy White's an underrated choice. I like that. I'm going to go Dez.
Probably one of the most underrated wide receivers ever.
I feel like I posted this like.
No, you're on. Okay, that's better than Marcus Colston, though.
Marcus Colston's good,
Roddy
bro.
White is actually underrated. Marcus Colston is not.
Marcus
Roddy White
Colston's
is
just
not
so
very
Marcus
good.
Colston
mid.
is great. You guys are just
Shut
kidding.
up, Carrie. I don't want to hear about your Marcus Colston like closet you have. Like where you have like a jersey, pictures of him, and you have like a little candle lit. I don't want to hear about it.
Trigger this fan base in one sentence: the Jags.
Go ahead, trigger me. Try.
Trevor Lawrence is a bust.
Not triggering. You say that every week.
That's true.
I'm desensitized.
This was the only year that the division was going to be free.
That's true. This is their best chance this year.
Nah.
They choked.
They could still win the division. But this was the only year that it was like free. If the Jags just put their foot down.
It was one of the most competitive divisions of football. What are we talking about?
Could the Niners have won?
It's like four retards fight. Oh, I can't say that. Oh no.
Hopefully
They
they
thought
don't
I
pick
was-
it up because it's an hour and 6 minutes in. But
They thought I was a cancelable one.
Oh no.
Could the Niners win the Super Bowl?
all right,
Sam-
that's clipped and saved.
Could the Niners
Just
win
like
the Super
Carrie's
Bowl?
little snafu that one time.
I'm just waiting for Zach's one day.
That's never gonna happen. I'm too media trained.
Could the Niners have won the Super Bowl if Sam Darnold started?
Absolutely. Sam Darnold is a baller. Sam Darnold is a baller, and I tell you what, he hits more of those deep passes than Brock Purdy does.
False.
I'm not here to discuss theoreticals. Next question, please.
Should Antonio Gates have made the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, bro.
know
Respect
why
to
he
Andre
didn't.
Johnson. No shade to Andre Johnson. But if Andre Johnson went in, Antonio Gates should have been in ahead of him.
He should have gone over Devin Hester.
Nah.
Devin Hester should have been in, but Gates was. should have
Gates
gone
over Andre Johnson before Gates over Hester. Hester is the GOAT returner. And there's never going to be another one like him because kickoffs got pushed up.
That's true.
All right, last one. True or false? Jahmyr Gibbs better than Bijan.
Nah.
True.
I've heard a lot of people talk
Neither
about
one of
that,
them is
but
better
like
than the other.
you got to understand, one, Jahmyr Gibbs is running by arguably the best offensive line in football.
That's true. Well, the Falcons have a pretty good line, though, also.
They're fine. They're not incredible, but they're fine. Bijan Robinson had a absolute moron as a head coach. Shout out to my cousin Arthur Smith. I wish, dude. My dad owned Levi's.
All right, this is Rapid Fire. Follow us on Twitter at Beerly Football. We'll keep you entertained throughout the entire offseason, even though we don't have football for about 7 months. Keep us through it.
I'm a little disappointed in you guys.
What?
Why?
You guys didn't do a single shot tonight.
I drank 4 of these.
I drank 8% of this.
And I just Googled Justin Herbert and it said Justin Hetbet. Don't ask me why I did that.
Het
but-
bet.
Yeah, because I typed it wrong.
Alrighty, well, it's time to plug the most important thing we can plug,
The Beerly Hockey Podcast.
Our souls.
and that is the merch.
Oh.
Beerly Line 2.0. We got hoodies, we got hats, we got everything to keep you warm because it can still get a little chilly outside.
Trevor was
Need a
cold
beanie,
today.
We got the black beanie right there, a little pom-pom on top.
Woo.
Very, very nice.
Love
So,
a football.
if you would like to support the show, make sure you check out the Beerly Sports Teespring shop at beerlysports.creatorspring.com and pick up all the merch there. We also have Beerly Hockey merch on the site, Beerly Out of Bounds merch on the site, Beerly Hockey merch on the site, and I'm still trying to work with Jonda to get Beerly Hoops stuff on the site. But Trevor, is there anything you want to plug before you head out?
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Beerly Hockey Podcast. That's it.
Shout out to
All right,
them.
if you guys want to follow me on
what they do.
X, make sure you follow at Beerly Zach on X, and you can get all my correct football takes and all my correct golf takes and all my correct takes in general. Because Lincoln's in the chat, I'm going to mention that I also post about disc golf on there. So make sure if anyone's interested in that, you check that out. So thank you guys for watching this week. We're going to come back with our end of year or end of season show next week. It's going to be a party. It's going to be a real good time. We're all going to get smashed. And we hope to see you there. See you next time.